Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. If we just take a moment to be in our stillness here at Stonehenge and just feel what is that relationship that we have to very sacred spots on this planet Earth. Stonehenge holds a certain realm of energy, you can say. And just when we see it, look at it, feel it, we can feel that the electromagnetic energy of the exact geometry of Stonehenge itself and the way that it reflects the sun and the energy of the moon and the planets and its orientation to the entire solar system draws that energy in, and it draws that energy in so that it can come inside of us. When we're here at Stonehenge, we're not just looking from our head, but when we allow the feeling to go into our heart. If we just take a moment, close our eyes down, feel what is that energy inside of ourselves, and what is that energy for? To show that humanity has a heart. Today more than ever, humanity has to have a heart. Many, many thousands upon thousands of years ago, these sacred spots on this earth, shrines to be able to exalt this planet Earth and to understand the sacredness of this planet Earth and how everything in this planet Earth is connected. Stonehenge is a reflection of the connection of the entire realm of the universe. It's not just a small thing, not just a simple thing, but is a representation of the entire electromagnetic field of the entire Earth. And today, because of all the turmoil in this planet, pollution, wars, even when bombs are dropped, we can say even when Ukraine, when the bombs are dropped, still that vibration comes through the planet Earth into the core of the Mother Earth itself and affects the electromagnetic field of the whole planet and solar system. Stonehenge and other sacred spots were created to become an anchor to the Earth Mother, to hold the energy into the Earth itself. For what reason? So that we would have a stability in life. Today there's no stability in life. Today there's uncertainty in life. Today you can say that humanity itself is at a crisis point where we don't reflect upon the sacredness of this entire universe. Stonehenge represents the sacredness of the entire universe and our connection to that sacredness. That we are not separate from that. We're not observers just looking, but we're actually a part of the electromagnetic field, just standing here itself. If you close your eyes, take a moment, breathe deep, feel that flow of energy, you'll feel that inside of you. It creates that sensitivity within the self. That the soul of a human being, we're just here in this body shell for a particular time. Sometime we came here, sometime we're going to leave here. But we have a soul, this Atma within us, that feels, that senses. We have those five senses. We have Panch Tattva, we have the elements of air, earth, water, fire, and ether that exist within each of us. And those elements which exist within each of us, the air, the earth, the water, the fire, all of those parts of us have a direct connection at Stonehenge. And just as Stonehenge itself represents those five elements, we call Panch Tattva, five elements of air, earth, water, fire, and ether. And we have that same connection, and we have those senses within ourselves that exalt a human being, that bring us to that intuitive understanding. They can't explain how was it built, how did they move those rocks, how did they put them on top. It can't be explained. But in that advanced civilization, we think we're advanced with our technology, and our technology cannot even understand it because it can't be understood from the head technology. But when the heart understands it, and when we understand that there's a relationship in this entire universe, and there's a force in this universe that can create a Stonehenge, that can create the pyramids, that can create other sacred shrines and sacred places in this world, the circles that we don't know even how they were created. Some might say, well, it was aliens, there was a connection. Who knows? Possibly that's true. But what we do know is that when there's a sensitivity of the naturalness of what a human being is, that a human being has that capacity to create beautiful structures, to understand the exact dynamics of that. Stonehenge is an exact dynamic of the exact geometry, of the astronomy, of the placement in the circle to reflect both the sun and the moon at the equinox, when that sun comes at that particular angle, and through that angle, as it ascends to that 60-degree angle, as it descends at that 60-degree angle, to give it an exact harmony that's in harmony with the structure of a human being. So we know that many come here on different times, at the times of the solstices and equinoxes, to experience the exact beam of light. So Stonehenge represents that laser beam of light that comes from the universe. Was not created by you and I. It was created by the natural flow of the universe. And at that time, and many we see around the world, and many tens of thousands of years ago, they were in tune with the natural forces of the universe. As simple as that. They were naturally tuned in to the natural forces of the universe. We today can still tune into those natural forces. But because in this, we call it this advanced society that we live in, which really is not advanced. We can't figure it out. But as time is coming, as generations are changing, as our young people and our young adults are discovering and understanding a much deeper sensitivity that we had from my generation, that they want to experience and feel what is the root of self, what is the root of their life living in this world. So here at Stonehenge, there's that opportunity to create that union and that unity of self and that merging. As each of us together, there's many people here today, many from probably all over the world. But we have one common thing we can feel, even if we're not that sensitive immediately. We're not separated from the earth energies. Stonehenge represents the exact frequency of earth energy combined with the exact energies of the entire universe and structure of the universe and solar system and galaxies and stars and planets. There's no separation. And whatever created, whoever created this creation, however we see it in our own personal belief systems, this entire universe, this entire galaxy, everything was created by some creation that created us to be creatures, to live here, to understand the sacredness of Mother Earth. And as sacred creatures in this Mother Earth, we're taught to be creative beings. A human being is a radiant being, is in the word hue. Hue means radiance. If we look at the sun today, we'll see a radiant, a hue. Man means being, mind. So what is a human being? It's in the word, is a radiant soul. Human beings are meant to be radiant. And structures like Stonehenge exalt the radiance of a human being. If we just live, we can live in just a common lifestyle, I'll just go on with life, do my thing to see what happens. But the highest form for every human being, it's not somehow that person was chosen to this only person can do it. It's not true. Every human being is created from the same creator, the same creator. We have a commonality. Doesn't matter what our faith is, what our beliefs are. We're all common. Don't we not all breathe? Do you not all breathe? Do we not all have a heart? We all have a heart. My heart beats. Does your heart beat? And my heart beats. So why should I not look at you as the same as myself? So Stonehenge can represent that same connection. Everything is a connection. And Stonehenge is a connection to the elementary self, the soul of a human being, the radiance of a human being. And that's why we have to protect this Mother Earth. If we do not protect this Mother Earth, bring peace to this world, change this world, which shall happen in future generations, it shall happen. There's those at this time of this era of history that want to try to confine us, to take away rights, to try to just put us into boxes, to take away what we've worked for many years to achieve for the rights of all people, regardless of their color, their caste, their creed, their gender, their preferences, their faiths, their religions. That we have to support humanity in oneness. And when that oneness is reached and human rights are not violated, it is said that peace will not come to this planet until there is not one woman who is abused on this planet. And when there's no longer even one woman anywhere in this world abused, then there shall be peace. And until that time, there will be no peace in this world. And that's what we have to go to. And that's what our young people and our young adults want to bring forth, to bring peace to this world, which shall be. It's been my prayer now for over really 60 years, 55 plus years, that peace come to this world. And we have to be instruments for peace. And here at Stonehenge, we can feel the peacefulness. We can feel the sacredness. We can feel in our meditative self, you can say, a peace within our own hearts. So it's a great honor, great privilege to be here to share this time that we have with each other, and to remember always that our prayers for peace, for tolerance in this world, to end wars of any kind, to end any violence in our streets, in our homes, in our cities, in our towns, in this world, have got to come to an end. And that each of us have to become, we call that in our understanding a Sevadar, that means those who give that service, to heal humanity, to heal ourselves, to find a unity and a commonality within each of us. And by the grace of, we could say, God, or by grace of Guru, by the grace of life, that we can be happy, healthy, strong, and create a world that shall be beautiful, prosperous, and abundant for every person, every person, every person. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Please subscribe to our Library of Teachings Legacy Project. Our Legacy Project and your subscriptions help to give us that opportunity to compile the many, many years of teachings of videos, lectures, and classes of Harinam Singh Khalsa. Please visit our website, anandlotus.com, to subscribe. Satnam.